Hello, my name is Alejandro Ramirez Limas. I am the solutions architect for the solicitation management system sponsored by the Washington State Department of Commerce. In this video, we will show you how to submit a statement of intent. From the home screen, once you have read the disclaimer and agreed to it, choose Agree and Enter. From the applicant's portal, choose Active Bidding Opportunities. Once the Active Bidding Opportunities page loads, find the funding application that you will be applying for. If a statement of intent is required, you will see a yes underneath this column. You will also see when the statement of intent is due and when the proposal is due. Be sure to submit all your documents before the due dates. Once you find the funding application you will be applying for, press the epsilon, and then here choose Submit New Statement of Intent. When the statement of intent page loads, you will notice a few items. On the top, you will see the funding application number or RFX number, and you will see the RFX title or funding application title. This is to ensure that you are choosing the correct funding application. So be sure that you're familiar with the funding application number and with the funding application title, also known as the RFX number or RFX title. You will also see the RFX type. Next, you will notice that the response type you're submitting is a statement of intent, and the applicant name is your name as you are the applicant. The business name, however, is empty. This is because you as the applicant may belong to more than one business, and as such, you need to search for the business that you will be applying with by selecting the magnifying glass. Once you open this window, you will notice all the businesses that you belong to. So choose the business that you will be applying with. In my case, I only belong to applicant business, so I will choose applicant business and I will select. Once you have selected the applicant business, notice on the right it says statement of intent. This is a template that you may use to put your statement of intent together. So go ahead and open the statement of intent template document. Once you press this link, the statement of intent page will open, and you will notice that you have an option to download. If you're using Edge, that option will be on the right side of your browser. If you're using other browsers, this option may be on a different part of your screen. Go ahead and press the download button, and this will download this document onto your computer. So select Open File. Once this Word document opens, go ahead and bring it to the right-hand side of your screen in order for you to split the screen. And then on the left, choose the window that indicates Submit New Statement of Intent. This will work if you're using a Windows computer. If you're using an Apple computer, you may have to follow different steps to get your screen to open two windows at the same time. The purpose of this is to have the RFX number and the RFX title available, as we are going to use it to complete this document. The first thing that I will do is read the disclaimer within this document. This document is provided solely as a guide. You, as the respondent, bear full responsibility for ensuring that all necessary and relevant information is submitted in accordance with the specific requirements outlined in the applicable funding application. All references to the respondent in this document refer to the individual or entity responding to the solicitation. The use of this document does not guarantee that your submission will be selected. Always refer to the official solicitation announcement for specific instructions and requirements related to your submission. So please ensure that you understand this disclaimer, but in essence, it means that using this document does not guarantee that your bid will be selected. The purpose of this document is to show you the information that is required for the statement of intent. Always feel free to use any document that you want, provided that it is in PDF format. So what we're going to do now here is we're going to go through and we're going to enable editing. And now that we have enabled editing, this will give us the opportunity to fill in the information. very first thing that we're going to fill in is the information at the very top. So notice there's a multitude of items that are highlighted in yellow. These are the items that are to draw your attention. At the top, we're going to enter the funding opportunity number and the title for your bid. This is found here. Next, we're going to enter your business information. And then on the next pages, we're going to complete the statement of intent. So the very first thing that we're going to do is we're going to double click at the very top here. Then we're going to go back to the RFX number, highlight everything within the RFX number here by clicking on it. Then choose copy. Then go here to where this is located, highlight the whole row, and then press RFP number and paste the information that you just copied. Then RFP title. Now go here under RFX title, select all the information here, copy the information, and then paste it after the title. Okay, once you have copied this information and pasted it on the header of your document, scroll down to the business contact details. This is the information that will be utilized to keep record that you have submitted your statement of intent. So be sure that this information matches the information for your company. First thing that we're going to do is we're going to enter the legal business name. So we're going to say applicant business. For the DBA, applicant business does not have a DBA, so we're going to leave this blank. For the mailing address, we're going to enter the mailing address of the business. For the principal place of business address, we're going to enter the same as our previous address. For the business phone number, enter the phone number of your business where you may be contacted. For the fax number, applicant business does not have a fax, so we're just going to say NA. And for the email address, we're going to enter the email address for applicant business. In this case, it's going to be info@abyss.com. Once you have entered all the information here, go ahead and select the highlight and say no color. This will remove the highlight from this section of the document. Now scroll down to page 2 and introduce your company. Here, you're going to write your intent to submit a proposal for the specified funding opportunity, include your company's name and the relevant details. Please feel free to remove this guidance before you submit your document. When you go to the next page, you'll see that there's a guidance stating that you should submit your understanding of your funding opportunity. Here, you want to explain your understanding of the key challenges and goals of the funding opportunity and your readiness to submit the proposal. Once you're done entering the information here, feel free to delete this guidance as well. Next, you will notice that there is a submission confirmation. Here, you want to confirm that this proposal will be submitted by the deadline outlined in the funding opportunity. Additionally, you want to confirm that the signatory is authorized to act in behalf of the company. So if you are acting as the signatory, be sure that the company for which you are applying has given you authority to submit funding applications in their behalf. Once you're done with this, go ahead and print the document so you may sign and date it, as well as add the name of the signatory, the title of the signatory, and the contact information of the person signing the document. When you finish with these steps, save this document as a PDF document and then upload it onto the statement of intent. And we will do this on the next steps. For the purpose of this video, we take a few assumptions, including that you as the applicant know how to save a Word document as a PDF document. Okay. The next thing that we're going to do once we have completed these details and we no longer need this page is we're going to press submit. Once you press submit, you will notice that response attachments become available. This shows what is the funding application that you're applying for, and it also indicates that you are going to submit an attachment for the statement of intent. So here, go ahead and press Add Files, choose Files, and then here choose the statement of intent as a PDF document. This was saved off the video, but it's something that we are expecting the applicant to know how to save a Word document as a PDF document. Again, you do not have to use this document here. You may use any document that you want that you have created yourself for your company, but just be sure that it is in PDF format. Okay, now press Open and press Add Files. Once the file has uploaded, you will notice that the attachment will show here. If you want to remove this attachment, simply press on the drop-down arrow and press Delete. Once you have completed this step, go ahead and press Submit. After you submit the document, you will see a message that says submission completed successfully. This is all the steps required to submit a statement of intent. And this concludes this video presentation. Thank you for watching.